Hi, my name is Madeleine Holly-Rosing. I'm the writer-creator of the steampunk supernatural graphic novel and prose series, Boston Metaphysical Society.
Hi, and I'm MD Marie, and I am the author of Vindication for Top Cow, and I have a story called Nehru in Noir's The New Black.
Doing research on the culture and the history and the times that they lived. I think that's important, just so you understand the context of where that original character was coming from. Obviously, I do historical characters in my comics, but they aren't necessarily accurate to who they really were or to any actual historical fact. It's completely fiction. But what I do try to do is take, kind of the essence of who they were thematically and try to stay true to that throughout the story.
For me, well, history had a great PR team, so I don't actually know what's factual versus, what was made up to make them look like a hero or whatever. But I think that researching as many sources as possible is helpful, because then you kind of get, if you get two sides of the same coin, you kind of get a broader spectrum of what that person may have been like. And then you can find something within that to, write the character. And it's kind of arguable whether or not it's factual, because, when you're looking at many sources, somebody says, it's blue and somebody else says it's aqua green. So I think that if you look at as many sources as possible, you can find kind of like an in-between to write that character in.
Well, I honestly, I didn't know that this particular thing existed. First time. I'm not a big superhero fan, so yeah. I'm not sure why this was done.
Who doesn't want to see Superman fight Ali?
Yeah, I guess so, but I mean, considering that Superman's an alien and is stronger than anything other than maybe Captain Marvel. Yeah, I guess it would be fun, but yeah, like I said, I'm not a superhero person, so.
I've seen I think the more popular picture I've seen is of Bruce Lee fighting Muhammad Ali. That's the picture I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen the picture of Superman, but I mean, if I was to suspend reality, because you got a fictitious character fighting a real human being, I think Ali would still kick his ass.
It wouldn't be my thing.
I think that Ali would beat his ass, because boxing is not only about power, but it's about skill. And being that Ali is a trained boxer, and he knows how to slip and duck and do the rope-a-dope, I think Superman would be a little he'd have to catch him with that one good one.
Yeah, I would completely agree. In that also, it's a psychological game as well. And Ali would understand the psychology of the game where Superman would not.
Well, Amelia Earhart has a lot of cults, right? And they probably actually believe she's there. So how do I know that that's not a historical piece?
Yeah, and
we don't know what happened to her.
No, we don't know. And as an aside, my brother has actually been on a number of missions in search of her. That's one of his things, is he would love to be able to find her remains. And there was something that, I guess I'm trying to remember, it was on CNN for a little bit. It was like one of those really short stories that they have on CNN, where somebody thought that they had a photo of her in the Marshall Islands or something that was in reference to her. And in fact, it actually wasn't. It had nothing to do with her. But yeah, I mean, she is iconic, a larger than life figure. So yeah, there's people who are absolutely obsessed with finding her and theories. So yeah, sending her to a fantasy world just is that works.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's not kicking it with Gilligan and the Skipper.
There you go.
I would have been more interested in a fight between the Muppets and the SNL cast. And then Spider-Man comes in and breaks it up.
That'd be more fun.
Right? I would read that.
I would absolutely.
Because I want to know.
Absolutely.
I would like to see Kermit lose his shit.
Or even throw in some Teletubbies.
Right? We could actually see Miss Piggy doing karate.
That makes much more sense.
Miss Piggy and Jim Belushi, I would pay to see that.
I mean, I have not read it, but being who it's about and who wrote it, it should be required reading in all high schools.
I agree.
I mean, that to me is a given. I mean, he's a very important man in the history of our democracy. I mean, it's just to be part of civics.
I don't really have much more to say than that. I mean, Madeleine said it all.
No, I'm big on history. I'm big on civics, and you know, educating people on the laws of this country and how those laws came to be for good or for ill, and the process of democracy. You can find all Boston Metaphysical stuff at bostonmetaphysicalsociety.com. Source Point Press will be releasing a brand new cover for the trade shortly. It's a big surprise who did the cover. I'm looking forward to that. You can also read the first issues for free on the website or at Source Point Press. And be sure to look for our Kickstarter on October for our very first audio drama, The Ghost Ship.
And you can find me at my house if you know where I live. But if you don't, I'm on Facebook, MD Marie, Stories by MD Marie. Or you can just find me at MD Marie. You can find my books on the Top Cow website or also on Fair Square Comics website and on Instagram at Mischievous Model or MD Marie Stories.